Yo, what is good, you guys? Now, as you guys see from the title, I'm going to be talking about Bleach Soul Resurrection and why I think it was an amazing game. As you guys can already see from the cover, yes, it's a PS3 game and I believe Xbox 360. I'm not entirely sure yet. However, I want to go ahead and talk about this game as I was a huge fan of it and I thought it played very well. I'm going to go ahead and show that cover a few times just so you guys can take a good look at it. Now, we're going to move on to some of the screenshots such as Hollow Ichigo and whatnot. Now, as you guys can see, the graphics really aren't that bad. I feel that if it was on next gen, it could be a lot better. Now, I want to go ahead and get into the pros and cons. Now, I'm going to start off with the pros first, as there's obviously more pros versus cons about this entire game. And I'm just going to talk about why I think it's truly amazing and why I feel it was underrated. So anyway, you guys, I'm about to get up into this topic. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. I will see you guys right now. Alright, so first thing, you guys, is the combat. So, personally, I love the way this game played. As you guys can see, it seems like it's pretty, like, just sort of like, you can just move around very quickly. And honestly, dude, the fucking moves alone, and as you guys saw from what you saw from Shunsui's photo right there, 53 slash, so you can do some pretty cool shit. Not only that, you can do a lot of the moves from the show. They did not, really just let some of the moves, like, just not be in the game. For example, I know with Uryu, his, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but his barrage of arrows, you can actually do that, you just gotta jump in the air, which makes sense. And a lot of the stuff, like Cascada, I believe, yeah, you see that at the top for Holly Bell's photo, and Suzume Bachi as for soy phones. Now, that's what I really did love about this, and not only that, dude, like, there's just so much to it, and I haven't even gotten into the ignition yet, which is like the ultimates of the game. I feel like they did amazing, especially with the voices for when Ichigo says full power, and he does a Getsuga Tensho, as you see from right there. That's what it happens when you do the ignition. So when he does it, he's like, Getsuga Tensho, it's just like the show, dude. And they really just did not have an issue with making it perfect on that. And as you saw from Rukia right there, she was about to do Hakuden, or it was other one. I can't remember it off the top of my head, to be honest. And not only that, it's just honestly the combos and stuff in the game were pretty cool as well, dude. And as you see Toshiro with the Ryu Senka, as you guys know, every time Toshiro has done that move, he's been in the air. Also, keep in mind, he has wings for his Bankai, so, plain and simple. So, honestly, I feel like they really did good. Now, I am going to get into the cons of the game, though. I'm going to just talk about the combat for this part. And honestly, what I loved is that I feel like they did an amazing job. Understand, this is a PS3 game, and the graphics itself were amazing. The graphics were amazing, they were awesome, and as you can see from Ichigo fucking up them hollows, it was awesome. And you'd get fucked up too, like those hollows were not weak most of the time. So anyway, you guys, I want to go ahead and get into furthermore of the pros, and I'm going to go ahead and keep telling y'all about them just right about now. One thing I want to go ahead and mention is, I will admit, the roster was pretty short. However, as you can see, it wasn't too bad. It had most of the main characters. However, they did miss some crucial characters, which was somewhat of an annoyance, but I guess it could be overlooked to an extent. I wanted to go ahead and throw this in there real quick as we move on to our next part of this topic. The game also did a little bit of some difference with the missions, as for example, you would fight Toshiro and Hollybell, or you would fight Coyote, Stark, and Shunsui at the same time, which could be quite challenging. This is personally why I would love to see a Bleach Soul Resurrection 2. Let me know what you guys thought of this video, like, comment, subscribe.